This is good ASMR. I hope you're doing really well today. In today's video, I am bringing back our friend, the Stress Cow. Shout out to Christina ASMR, who asked me to name the Stress Cow. So in this video, I'm going to do a name reveal of the Stress Cow. So it's a big moment. So maybe I'll save that for the end and have it as a bit of a tease. But yes, Stress Cow is back. And I thought this would be an appropriate video to do because I've been really stressed lately. Life has been crazy. Kind of good crazy, but crazy nonetheless. I am a person who is prone to like anxiety and stress, and it can even affect my physical health. Like like I get muscle spasms, aches and pains. You obviously like rapid heartbeat, alongside me drinking too much coffee. But anyway, yeah. And I don't know if there's something going on in the universe, but it's like for a long time I was like, well, I really need things to happen. When are things going to happen? Why aren't things happening? And then everything happened. Everything everywhere all at once happened, to quote the movie. Except I couldn't escape into a multiverse that I'm aware of. I wish. Anyway, yeah, it's been a crazy time, just work-wise and life-wise, and so I brought the Stress Cow back out, and I'm hoping it won't be a permanent need for me to have a Stress Cow, but it is very relaxing to have. I was hoping to film this during the day, and there is just a tiny bit of daylight left, but it's this big great dark cloud came over, and it's been raining. We've had lots of snow here. Well, last week we certainly did, and we had like snow showers, like a sprinkling of snow yesterday. So, yeah, but I rub Stress Cow on the mic. How does that sound? So this cow is made of a sort of squishy foam material, and it's kind of painted on the outside, obviously. But yeah, it's like a squishy foam. It's not like a slimy, rubbery thing, as far as I know. Again, Christina ASMR, you should check out her channel. She has a stress spider, and it's a squishy, slimy stress spider, and I love it when she gets out the spider. So Stress Cow is giving you a kiss. Excuse me. Take it easy, Stress Cow. Okay. They've even painted on the little udders. She has like udders there as well. It's a nice little detail. No milk. I should have my cup of tea here, and nothing. Oh well, I already have enough milk in my tea, so my room is so dusty as well, and again, it's one of those things where I haven't had time to do cleaning and laundry because life has been so crazy. Like, I don't know how much I can talk about, but yeah, we can maybe do a ramble video. But yeah, basically just work has been really nuts. I had to work. Normally I work like Monday to Friday, but I had to work an extra event on the weekend. And then a friend of mine got in touch with me with a last-minute photography job because somebody dropped out, and I do photography in my spare time, and I've done the odd job do photography, and he was really nice that he thought of me, but it was a last minute job, so I'd worked 6 days, and then I had to go and get on a train and stay in a different city overnight, again, which was paid for, which was amazing. But yeah, I had to just basically photograph an event at a bar, and the people were really nice, but because I had been sort of out of photography for a while, I'd only been sort of starting to dip back into my photography recently. It was just like hard to dive back in and remember the settings and what I needed, and I didn't have the right kit. Like, I needed to buy like an external flash which mounts onto my camera. One day I'll show you my proper camera. I think you've seen my really old film camera which I use just for arty shots, but yeah, I have basically a Nikon digital camera which I use, which suits me fine. Anyway, yeah, you get rusty, and it's hard to sort of get back into it, especially when it's a short notice job, and different situations call for different settings on your camera. Like, this place had pretty low light, so I was like really desperate to do a good job and make an impression, and some of the photos didn't come out very well, and some came out pretty good. So anyway, I took loads and I sent them loads, so it's not like they don't have enough to choose from. I literally sent them hundreds. So anyway, I was able to, once I'd done the shoot, I was able to look around the city I was in. I didn't want to come home immediately because the trains were really bad, and so I had a look around the city. It's a well-known city in the UK, and then I slowly made my way back home. So it's been a good weekend, and I've just had lots of other stuff going on in life. But but then I've had to like edit these photos, do my day job, trying to keep up with my ASMR videos, because you guys, it's really important to me to keep creating content. And I've been like trying to book flights and trips for my upcoming trip to Ireland with my girlfriend, which I'm really looking forward to, but like booking things and planning the itinerary and trying to book like flights before they go up too much. Yeah, it's quite stressful sometimes, and I've just had days where I just haven't stopped doing stuff for ages, and I can feel like I can get like facial twitches. I actually had a horrible condition called Bell's palsy about many years ago, but I'm pretty sure it was a direct result of stress. I know it's an infection, so I know that Bell's palsy is, like I was saying, it's an infection which blocks the cranial nerve, and it's quite frightening because your face freezes and you're wondering if you've had a stroke. But they gave me steroids, and there's nothing they can actually physically do, but the steroids are supposedly to stop it from coming back or reduce the likelihood of it coming back. But I haven't had it, Bell's palsy again, thank goodness. It took me a couple of like weeks to get over, but I get like these warning signs, and my face starts twitching like when I'm stressed, and yeah, it's like a sort of like maybe like a warning that I need to calm down and not stress. Thanks to Stress Cow. So yeah, and I've been trying to keep up with my workouts, but it's been hard. I haven't done a workout this week. We're like in the middle of the week at the moment, although I don't know what day it is. I barely know what day it is because things have been so crazy, and yeah. So I'm going to try and do a workout this evening. Just something like short and easy to do, and that always really helps my mental health. It really does. Yeah, I love working out, and I actually love the post-workout feeling of like just like spacing out and drinking a protein shake and just like just, yeah, I always feel like, I don't know if it's the exhaustion, but I just sort of like space out after an intense workout. But I like that feeling of like winding down and, you know, and just sort of, yeah, coming back down to earth and bringing your heart rate down and stuff. So, yeah, so I'm going to try and do a workout this evening. And I'm trying to film ASMR videos, my content. I already filmed one video today, and I'm trying to maybe do a few in a row today, because I know I'm going to be busy. So I don't really have a set pattern for when I film. It's just when I'm free. I like to try and do 2 videos a week to upload. Not always possible, but most of the time I can manage that. And are you giving them a kiss again? Okay. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so I'm filming quite a few in advance so that because I've got lots of ideas, and I'm scared that I'll forget the ideas. So while they're still fresh, so it's a nice feeling to sort of get ahead in my uploads, so that I'm making, I'm maybe a couple of weeks ahead. But at the same time, sometimes it's nice to film something, and then upload it because it's sort of like fresh. You know what I mean? You're getting like the immediate me. Even though I suppose it doesn't really matter because eventually the video will get old. But yeah, I don't know. There's like a sense of like, oh, you're just doing an idea and just getting it out there in the moment. There's something quite good about that too. So yeah, I don't have any strict rules about like how far ahead I am or anything like that, but it is a nice feeling to be ahead if I can be, because I am going to be travelling in the next month or so. I'm going to try and get ahead so that I don't have to worry, but I will definitely try and post some ASMR videos of my travels, like hotel room tours, and yeah, we'll see what else I can do. Squeaky. I hope you guys have been doing really well. I'm really looking forward to summer as well. I'm not a big season person. I don't really I think I have a favourite season. Maybe fall, just because it's very colourful. But yeah, obviously I love summer because of the warmth. But yeah, just this winter's been a pretty harsh one, so I'm looking forward to summer. Let's do some more squeaking. I'd be interested to know what things you do to help you with your anxiety and calm you down. Let me think. See if the other things that I like to do. Maybe I've mentioned these before, but like baking. I love like baking cakes and things, or taking a long time to cook something. But because I have a sweet tooth, I tend to like take my time with baking things. I like to make cheesecakes and like sponge type cakes. In the UK, one of the most popular types of cake we have, it's kind of like one of the most basic ones, or it's a classic. It's called a Victoria sandwich cake. It was probably named for Queen Victoria or made for her or something like that. I don't really know, but basically it's like 2 sponge sandwiches, and the sandwich layer is in the middle of the sandwich is a layer of strawberry jam, or jelly, as you say in the USA, or confiture, si vous êtes français. And it's a layer of jam, so you can use raspberries blueberries or strawberries, I think is the classic, or you can use raspberry jam. And then a layer, and this is optional, you can make it without, you could just do it with just the jam, but you can also just do a layer of buttercream as well, so it's jam, buttercream, and just a little bit of sprinkling on top of like granulate, like caster sugar, or some people sprinkle powdered sugar on top as well. I'm not a fan of the powdered sugar topping because I find it a bit too sweet. It's quite a sweet cake anyway, and with the sort of crystallized just caster sugar, you get a little bit of a crunch on top. And even if I sieve it, I always tend to put too much of the powdered sugar on top. You just need a tiniest little dusting, and I just find that I can never get it right, and it goes everywhere, and then you end up with a really, really sweet topping. And then if you try and like blow it off the top of the cake, the excess sugar, it just goes everywhere, and it doesn't look as good. You can never get like the look back, you know, once you've started. Sort of messes up the shape. I don't know. I recommend it if you ever come to the UK. Get yourself a slice of Victoria sandwich cake. It's good, and it's really easy to make. Although if you're in the USA, I tried to make it when I was there at my girlfriend's house, and you guys have the different measurement system. You have like the metric or imperial. I can't even remember who has what, but you basically do a lot of your measurements in cups, whereas we do like ounces. Ounces and or grams. We do grams. Sorry, you do ounces. I think we do grams and kilograms and things like that. So, but you can look online and convert the amounts. It just takes a bit of an adjustment, a bit of conversion. I like doing cheesecakes as well because they're quite easy depending on the type of cheesecake, but once you've made your biscuit base, the rest of the topping for the cheesecake is just basically all mixed in one bowl, and then you tip it into the pan, and then you bake it, and it's just so easy. And you can obviously do like no bake cheesecakes, but I think I prefer baked ones. I can have a go at a complicated recipe, but I'm much better with simple ones. So yeah, baking, exercise, watching ASMR, because I love to watch ASMR. Shout out to all the fellow ASMR artists who I follow, and you know who you are because I'll comment on your stuff, and there's so many new artists I've been discovering, and I haven't really had a chance to dive into their stuff yet, but I really like watching ASMR. It's really relaxing, and I like watching like other YouTube videos as well, like film review videos and like fragrance review videos. I'm really into like perfume and fragrance, so I like watching those. I find it really relaxing. Watching a favourite movie, watching a comedy, that's always good to relax, get your endorphins going. I think especially a comedy or something uplifting. I want to do an ASMR video about my favourite movies. That's going to be a fun one actually, and it's going to have a bit of a twist. Okay. So I think I'm going to wind down this video now, but we haven't named the stress cow. So when I was thinking of a name, I really wanted something that reflected like calm and peace. So I thought, what names reflect like calmness and peace, and I looked online, and one of the first things that came up was well, you've got Serena, like Serena Williams, and obviously that means serenity, but also serenity is a name in itself, and Serenity is the name of the ship which features in the show Firefly and the spin-off movie, which is called Serenity. So I am going to call this cow Serenity, the stress cow, because name. Yeah, she nodded on her own then. I didn't manipulate her, honestly. So this is Serenity, the stress cow, who wishes you have lots of serenity in your life, no matter what is going on, no matter what. You deserve some serenity in your life. She's giving you a cuddle. You deserve a cuddle. There you go. She loves you. And the other side, bring it in. Does that feel good? Okay, so from me and Serenity, the stress cow, thank you for joining the both of us today. And I hope you will join me soon for another ASMR video. Take very good care of yourselves.